Hi! Today in this channel, I'll be talking about why did I quit social media? Oh my god. And what are the changes that I've discovered as I embark this journey? So without further ado, let's get started.
Hello, my name is Lalaine, and I'm founder of a Facebook page, Goddess Institute. Welcome to my channel, a home for authenticity, living in the moment and in alignment. Welcome.
So, one of my friends, she asked me what leads me to this decision. So, in this topic, it's more of my vulnerabilities. So, I'll tell you what are the reasons why I quit social media. It's because first, I was actually going through an identity crisis, and I'm also going through, confusions with myself and with my life goals, and lastly, I was feeling lost. It's like my soul is some kind of wondering, wondering in the world, what should I do, where I should go, who I would like to become. Bettering ourselves is a good kind of mindset, but I got so obsessive on reading such self-help books, listening to all kinds of blogs that, it's coming from random people. Well, this isn't a bad thing, you know. The thing is, it just consumes me, and it didn't really steer me into clarity. I was feeling such lack, and no matter how hard I try to change myself, it just leaves me feeling confused. Now, the person who used to be aware of herself and the one who is very secure of herself turn out feeling lost, and I lose track of myself. I lose track of who I really am. Well, since my mom have raised me as a Christian, and I have learned how to be, like surrendering when it comes to your life challenges, I decided to let go and surrender, you know, those things. Yeah, and I asked God for redirection to help me, like lead me to the path where I supposed to be and help to move myself. Because doing it on my own, doing it, myself alone, well, I cannot really do that by my own strength. So I believe that when you have that faith and you just surrender and you just accompany it along with your actions, I believe things get clear. And I have learned that I needed to change some of my routines, my behaviors, my way of doing things. And even if it means letting go of what is not serving me. So here are some positive changes that I also discovered during the time that I am, realizing all of these. So let me break it down to you. So the first one, I noticed that I start to become more aligned. The goals become clearer. I am now taking a new path, and I able to get things done. So when I say that goals become clear, that doesn't mean that there's no more distractions, but yeah, distractions is there. But I believe that it minimizes, and I feel more inspired. I am very excited of, doing new things. And when I say that I am now taking a new path, that means like I believe and trust the path that I am taking right now, and I believe it feels right. And when we say I get things done, that means procrastination is gradually eliminated, and more accomplishments. And I was so guilty because I have been keeping all the things just, aside and thinking that there's tomorrow, there's tomorrow, the next day again, there's tomorrow. So it's very, very bad. I remember that I even spend time, hours on TikTok just to waste my time and even find some escape of what is happening right now in my life. So it's very embarrassing, I believe, but I'm so proud of myself that, like last weekend, I was so productive and I'm so proud that I'm able to accomplish it. Yeah. And the second one that I noticed in me is I became more present. Okay, I lived my life the way exactly as it is. My heart starts to appreciate the existing reality. I have this, like a habit of taking a video of a particular scene of a movie where that captures me, and it gives meaning or something that moved me while watching it. So I was watching the Queen Charlotte. Okay, this is like another series of Bridgerton that is in Netflix, and she was talking to her son, and she said that love as if that there's no option. That phrase really moved me, and yeah, I think I can relate it also to what I'm talking right now, that when we are living in the present moment, we have to live as if there is no choice. We have to love as if there's no options. Like nowadays we got a lot of options, so we get confused. Everyone is just like exploring a lot of options. But anyway, yeah, I'm just saying that you have to love that, like as if there's no other way. Like wherever you are right now, you just have to live the way it is. I have been grateful for everything that I have in my life ever since. And this is also something that I won't even, you know, exchange or replaced, because when you're grateful in each and every moment and with whatever situation you have, you become more feeling content and accepted also the situation, despite of challenges, despite of the problems and difficulties. I find, meaning out of every circumstance, and I see always the other side of it. There's also advantage of you being more present, especially when you are engaging or interacting with someone or with everyone around you, because you start to make someone feel seen, you make someone feel heard, and you start to validate them, although you're doing it unconsciously, but that make you more charismatic person. So another thing is my genuine character starts to improve. Most of us, we all have a unique sets of habits, and you know and it's up to us to change or make amendments of it. But for me, like I able to eliminate those habits that are damaging to my well-being. I used to overindulge in social media. I even conform how the life is supposed to be, like in front of the camera in digital world. I used to have a lack of self control and lack of spiritual guidance. So these are the things that I have noticed. It starts to eliminate, and I became aware that this is not healthy at all. So aside from I eliminate those habits that are damaging, I also remain rooted to my own reality in a sense that I acknowledge and I never even deny nor trying to live of who I am not. Living the life of who you are not, it's kind of exhausting, and it's like you are fooling and deceiving people, and you're trying to please someone, and I don't think it's a good idea. Like, I cannot even sustain being nice, fancy, and always fascinating. And that would turn out to kind of a delusion, because this is not something that your reality is not like, a sustainable lifestyle at all. It's not you being real. But I used to rely on my own knowledge and informations, that I have learned externally, and I realized that it's not working for me. It's really hard to do it, but when you start to let go and just surrender, I believe that things get easier and it becomes effortless, because you able to relax and even just trust like everything is gonna be fine, and everything will just fall into place. In today's world, the dilemma becomes rampant, and we are all walking like a zombie, and we walk this earth like empty souls. We strive, chase, and like even outsource all those happiness from the external, and there's this fame, there's this like never ending beauty standards and status. So like we resist even growing old. We resist to be alone, we're scared to be alone and to be out of place. But none of this, I believe, can satisfy you. So if we will not act right now, the question is when. So I want you to remember this. This one is very important, okay? In order for you to find yourself, you need to allow yourself to roam around and wander and be lost in this world. That is very important. It's going to be worth it. So this is not an easy feat, and you have to surrendering it all to God, and that is the beginning of everything. Acknowledging that you are not well, that you failed, that you hurt, that you are heartbroken, that you are lost, that you are sick, that you have nothing, that you have mistaken, that you are not okay. And it's all okay. And you will be okay. Yeah? You will find you. Whoever you are, you will find you. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you the next time.